Mark Nicholson, of course, is the mastermind behind it all from Stepmates Studios. He normally joins us on a Thursday, but we thought we'd better catch up with him today. He's in Brisbane. Good to talk to you again, Mark. What's the feedback so far from the film?
Mate, it has been astonishing. Today has been one of those really special days, just purely because for the longest time I wasn't even sure if we were going to make the movie and get it done today, but it's so exciting that we're here. The song that Holly Valance did, we just found out that's #2 on iTunes. We've had streams pouring in. We've sold out cinemas across the country and we're continuing to sell tickets. It just tells me what do I think I already knew, which was that there's just such an appetite for this different kind of cinema that's just not being made and not being sponsored by our government at all. And it's really heartwarming to see so many people getting out and supporting what truly is an independent film.
Well, it tells us what a great country we've got. In fact, the closing line, I think, is the greatest country on earth always was, always will be. And you take a sledgehammer to all the woke... all the woke favourites, all their hobby horses. Let's have a look. It's a bit of a Please Explain cartoon in feature length. Have a look.
Oh, great! Another day in progressive paradise. Good morning, Nam. Good morning, Rainbow. Good morning, fellow white straight males. Good morning, rats. Good morning, mould. Good morning, human remains. Good morning, Lance.
Oi, no optimism. That's toxic positivity.
I'm sorry.
It's time for your morning apologies. Oh, yes! I love begging for forgiveness. Oh.
There's some very familiar-looking faces in that clip, Mark. But, of course, there are some very well-known characters in the film. We've got Albanese, we've got Penny Wong, we've got the hero, of course, Pauline Hanson. So it amused me a bit that right at the end of the film you get that same disclaimer you get on so many films, and it says that this is entirely a work of fiction. Any resemblance to any people living or dead is purely coincidental.
Yeah, we'll see if we can pull the wool over anyone's eyes on that one. But yeah, all resemblances are purely coincidental. It's a complete work of fiction. There's nothing there. And even then, the last couple of weeks, we were talking about that closing line that, you know, this is the greatest country on earth, that may have, in that first draft of legislation, been considered hate speech. We may have gone to prison for saying such ridiculous things, such awful hate speech. And we all made the call that it was like, you know what? I'm willing to do it because we're not like the doomsdayers. Those lefties are all doomsdayers. I'm going toxic positivity. I love this country so much. It's so cool that it's here on Australia Day. We can save it. It's awesome. This whole movie is a love letter to Australia if it was just run properly and Pauline Hanson was Prime Minister.
It sure is a love letter to Australia. And so much of the timing is so fortuitous. It looks like you're reading the crystal ball because you've got Pauline as Prime Minister, of course, and she's never been higher in the polls. There's even an astronaut scene at the end, and we've got the Australian of the Year today is an astronaut. There's so many funny things, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I love the fact you have a department for pronouns as well. But let's have a look at what the movie censors or the Classification Bureau has said about the film. They gave it an M rating for mature, that's good. I didn't call it immature. But it says the entire film is full of crude humour, which trivialises the fight for equality and issues, including the rights of minority groups and those facing discrimination, including First Nations people, the LGBTQIA+ community, differently abled people, etc. It openly names concepts like generational trauma, gender transitioning and body dysmorphia and makes fun of them. How do you plead, Mark Nicholson?
Oh, guilty, mate. You know what that is? That's an Australian film. That's what the films we used to make in Australia. To be honest, I'm thinking about putting all of that quote all over the poster. I think that's going to sell the film better than any other review we can get. I loved that review. And the fact that they couldn't rate it more than M, which they wanted to, by the way. They desperately wanted to make it more restricted so that we could not sell it to people 15 years or just over, have parents sit down and watch it. Honestly, it's a family film. It's a great film. Sit down with your family. It makes you proud to be Australian by the end of it.
And just a reminder to the Classification Bureau, it's a cartoon and it's satire.
Yes.
Brilliant stuff, Mark. Thanks for joining us. Good luck with it all. We'll catch up with you on
Thanks, Chris.
Thursday.
Thanks for your support, mate.
Mark Nicholson there from Stepmates Studios. It's called The Super Progressive Movie. It's in cinemas, as you heard, but if you Google it, you could pay a few bucks and watch it at home.